Mahama Ayariga, which angle are you looking at this? They're saying the state confiscated some assets, some properties belonging to number one. They want to see, to what effect. It's been 3 years.
Well, this is very sad. And if you ask me which angle, I will say, let's look at it from the right angle. Everybody seems to be running away from looking at it from the right angle.
Which angle is this?
You have a constitution that says that the Attorney General and Minister of Justice shall be responsible for initiation and prosecution of all criminal matters, and that all criminal prosecutions must be done in his name. And this is an Attorney General that is taking 3 years, not 1 month, not 2 months, not 1 year, not 2, 3 years to decipher what are the appropriate charges to prefer against Nana Mensah.
No, there were 61 charges already.
But they just dropped and changed to 39.
That's right.
Is that not it?
Yes.
So it means that it is taking them 3 years to figure out that the 61 were wrong and that it is this 39 that should be the proper charges. And it's taking them 3 years to figure out that they had filed the matter in the wrong court and that it is the High Court, that is the proper court. What other evidence of incompetence?
Because you add money laundering charges will have to go to the High Court rather than the Circuit Court. So that's
and it's taken 3 years. Twist. It's taken 3 years for the Attorney General of Ghana and the Minister of Justice to figure out that for a money laundering charge, you should go to the High Court, or that this fact, which clearly shows money laundering from the very beginning, it is only after 3 years that the Attorney General of Ghana is getting to know that he should add money laundering charges, and therefore he should go to the High Court.
Prosecutors amend charges all the time, but what's the new angle?
And it is taking 3 years, 3 good years. We are talking about the fate of 16,000 Ghanaians.
Almost 40 adjournments.
Whose tax money is what is used to buy the luxury car that the Attorney General is driving in, and the comfortable office, and his luxurious travel expenses at the cost of the taxpayer. And these taxpayers have been defrauded by NAM1, and it's taken 3 years for this very competent Attorney General.
These are taxpayers who were warned and they ignored the warnings. Even at times when the state intervened, they were rather with the man against the state.
That is even worse, because the state sat by, the Bank of Ghana, the police, the security services, the Attorney General, everybody sat idly by and allowed this man to defraud citizens. Even if the people giving the money were participating in the conduct, they were also committing a criminal offense, and the state had a responsibility to stop them. From the very beginning, I said that this is fraud. This is obviously fraud. Look, what are the charges? Minerals and mining law related offenses, selling gold without proper license or buying gold without license.
Largely fraud charges.
Largely basic fraud charges that first year criminal law. Those are the questions we are asked. Criminal law. Is that not it? Basic criminal law. 15
to 25 years of jail for an offense is not basic.
Banks and special, no, not the offense, but the law is basic. When you go to law school, the law faculty, criminal law, issues like fraud, defrauding by false pretenses, forgery, and etc., they are basic. The facts are obvious. So I'm saying that the proper angle from which we should be looking at it is gross failure by our Attorney General to protect citizens, and when they have been defrauded, to hold accountable this singular person who has caused this. And the charges are not complicated. The facts are not difficult to decipher. And so I feel scandalized for anybody to even say that we should commend the Attorney General that today, after 3 years.
You said blame Attorney General for not protecting. That was Securities Commission, I think Bank of Ghana. They were the ones.
All of them.
And they issued the statements. They issued the warnings.
They are not just supposed to issue warnings. They are supposed to march troops to the place and shut it down and arrest the gentleman. That's what they were supposed to do.
Okay.
So clearly, there's been complicity at several levels. And now we can also see, without being told in very clear terms, that the Office of the Attorney General has failed woefully to carry out its basic responsibilities. And we are being told that we should commend him for now bringing, fresh charges.
So moving forward, on this 19th of September, the case comes back to court. From where you sit as a lawyer, what should be the posture of both the court, the Attorney General, and those involved in this matter?
Listen carefully. These are very simple matters. The charges are simple. The facts are there. There's no dispute about the facts. Convicting this gentleman won't take months if really the Attorney General and his team are serious. As for the issue of tracing the money, that's a completely different exercise. The Ghanaian legal system is interested in somebody who has carried out such crimes to be convicted and sentenced. Those whose monies he took, they are individually interested in recovering their money. So the two tracks can take place simultaneously, concurrently, whatever. But you cannot say that, the Attorney General should just focus on getting the money for us. Right. How about the crime that how about those who have died? What happens to them?
Osman, you are the last.